Let us learn about rearing of sheep. We know sheep are herbivorous and they feed on green grass and leaves. They are also fed on a mixture of pulses, jowar, corn and oil cakes. Now oil cake is the extract or the remains after oil has been extracted from various things like, for example, coconut. This is fed so that the sheep becomes nice and healthy, and hence the fleece also grows very healthy. Once we do the rearing of the sheep, now we will study how wool is produced. There are various steps involved in the production of wool. Let us take each one by one. The first be called as shearing. The fleece of the sheep is shaved or cut off. With a razor, the fleece has been taken off. Just the way when you go for a haircut, it does not hurt you. Similarly, shearing or shaving off of the fleece of the sheep does not hurt it. And this shearing is usually done in the month of summers, when it's too hot and the fleece makes the animal feel more hot. As we learned that air traps the air and does not allow any warmth of the body to go out. It traps the warmth. Same way, shearing is done in summer. This enables a sheep to survive without its protective coat of hair. Let's understand very much better. So the sheep shearing is done in month of winters. In summers, scorning is the second step. The sheared fleece is thoroughly washed in tanks to remove grease, dirt or dust. As we know, the fleece or the hair of the sheep gets very dirty because they sit around the place. So for this, they put them into large tanks, and this fleece has been washed away thoroughly to remove all the grease and dust before it undergoes any other process. So scorning is the sheared skin along with the hair is washed thoroughly to remove the dirt, and then it is dried and sent to the factory. The next step is called sorting. Now the hair fibers is sorted depending on its color and different texture. Some sheep have got white fleece, some have got black and some have got brown. So these are sorted out, and in this there are something called as burr. Sometimes the hair gets fluffy, all joined together, so that's called as a burr. Now once the scorning happens, it's cleaned fibers or the fleece is sent to the factory, and here depending on its length and color it has been sorted. The fine hair goes to be made as clothes, and the coarse hair or the fur fleece becomes rugs, and the small fluffy fibers, burrs, are used in sweaters. The next step is called dyeing. Now as we know, the natural wool is white, brown, black in color, but we see a lot of different colored wool in the market. So here the fiber is dyed using different colors. So we said dyeing is nothing but coloring according to your need. Next step is called spinning. Once the fibers are sorted, then they are straightened, combed and rolled into a yarn. The long fibers are sent to spinning machine to form thread, and the short fibers are spun and woven to make woolen clothes. So we said that once they're dyed, they're straightened, combed and rolled and made into yarn. So now let us understand the various steps involved in production of wool. We said first being shearing, that is taking off of the fur or the fleece. After shearing, it's scorning, where it is washed thoroughly and then dried and sent to the factory, where sorting happens of different lengths and sizes. Then they put color or dyeing, and finally it is spinned into yarn. I hope you understood. Thank you.